What is up, guys? Back again with a brand new in-depth interview. Today, our interviewee of choice is Mr. Jose Meza. He's a great kid who's got a great future ahead of him, and he couldn't make it in person, but we got a Skype interview ahead of us. So, grab some popcorn, grab something to drink, and enjoy the show. The first question I got for you, Mr. Jose Meza, is what are four beliefs that define who you are? Well, when I look at four beliefs that define who I am, I believe in, most importantly, I believe that if you do good things are bound to happen to you. This has happened so many times in my life, and it's never failed. And if it does fail, oh well, you did something good for somebody. The second thing is I believe in giving and expecting a mutual respect from all people. Respect is a very important thing to maintain with a lot of people throughout your entire life. So do your best to maintain it. The third one would be getting a fresh start every day. Every day is a new day. Yesterday already happened. So why worry about it? You know what I mean? And number four, I believe in taking life one day at a time. You never know what the future holds. So enjoy your day, you know what I mean? Great response. So here's the next question now. What would you say the three most defining moments of your life are? When I sit down and think about three defining moments in my life, the first one would probably be finding out when my brother was arrested. Made life so much more difficult. It put the responsibility of my nephews and nieces on me and my mother, and it meant that I had to grow up. So that was pretty rough. The second would be working construction. Working construction taught me so many things. It taught me that even in America, a dollar is pretty hard to earn. You know, it's not just like asking your parents for a couple bucks to go to the store or to see a movie. It's like you're working. Well, in my case, I was working hours and hours in the hot sun for not that much money, and it taught me that I really needed a college education if I wanted to live the way I lived. The first would be the loss of my father. I was only like in the fifth grade at the time, and so it was a lot of emotion at once. But it taught me that no matter how large the hardship that you face, uh, you will be able to get through it if you really focus. Wow, riveting. Now on to the next question. What are two very critical choices that you have made in your life? When thinking about two critical choices, I think my first critical choice would be joining a gym. Not because I wanted to like look buff or get super strong. The reason why I joined the gym was because I could barely walk down my own staircase at home without running short of breath. Not only was it embarrassing, but it showed really how bad my health was. I had always blamed it on asthma my entire life, but in truth, it was just me being lazy. I never put any effort into it. So after that day, I was determined to never let that happen again. Here I am 6 months later, and I'm stronger than I've ever been. I can run a mile nonstop now, which I had never been able to do before. And I feel just a lot more confident and a lot better, before I was tired all the time and sluggish, and now I'm not like that anymore. And my second critical choice would probably be steering clear of any substances, whether it's alcohol or drugs or smoking marijuana. Uh, you know, I used to find it fascinating, not the drinking or anything, but just the smoking marijuana, because hip hop culture is so embedded with the usage of marijuana, and it felt like I wasn't really part of the culture. Every other rapper talks about it, and uh, there was moments where I wanted to just try it out to see what all the fuss was about, but I stayed strong, and focus is a very important thing to maintain. And just to know that I'm clean 24/7, no matter what. Um, I don't know, it fills me with a sense of pride that I'm a strong minded individual. Wow, what a great response. Alright, so here's the last question, and probably the most important. Who is the most influential figure in your life? 100% without a doubt, the most influential person in my life is my mother. She showed me so many things in my life. She showed me love, um, care, toughness. Um, but I think one of the most important things she showed me is what a college education could lead to. And she's always made sure that I realized how important college really was. Uh, the reason why I'm living the way I'm living right now, recording with this camera right now, is all because of my mother. She's provided every single thing I own for me, and she no matter what, she points out that it's because she went to college. And she tells me of her days before she went to school and how tough things were, how she was using a tiny little Volkswagen Bug that barely ran, that was like the ugliest green that you could imagine. And she realized that school was more important than pretty much anything at the moment, even living comfortably. Uh, and I will forever thank her for teaching me how important an education truly, truly is, and not letting me slack off in school and ruin my life and be forced to work at McDonald's or do construction. Um, so yeah, she's definitely the most influential individual in my life.